What's up, guys? Luna Wolf from XS here. I'm going to be watching the press conference. This will probably be boring, so you might as well go to like UFC on YouTube and actually watch the press conference, but who cares? I'm in the Luna Lounge right now. I'm going to flip these lights around. That way it don't look so bad. This is the first press conference. Wow. McGregor is much taller than Mayweather, as you can tell. Conor looks very confident. He's talking to him. This is crazy. I was going to do some other stuff, but he's actually talking to Mayweather right now. I was actually going to go get a beer. What? There's a beer right there. What? It's funny how confident McGregor looks in person. But then again, look how McGregor's talking, looking at him, moving around and all that. And then look how Mayweather's just like, he's like stone. He's like stone just sitting there. This is probably the best thing for Mayweather to do is just ignore him. Because Conor McGregor, I believe, could talk trash all day long, non-stop, and not care. But Floyd Mayweather, he talks trash, but he's not that good in verbal insults. Like, he talks trash about, like, I'm better than you and blah, blah, blah. Mayweather, like, cuts people down, or McGregor, I mean, cuts people down. It's crazy to see him. Like, I can't believe this. Seeing them both on the same stage at the same time is insane. Y'all see that? Look at that. Got the iPad set up on another live stream. Got Destiny 2 up in here. You can see it because of the mic.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to you, and indeed we welcome you to Staples Center in Los Angeles for our first stop of our four-city, three-country international press tour, announcing the blockbuster event taking place.
People
at the MGM
talking trash about this fight,
Vegas, Nevada,
they are going to watch the fight, but they also don't know how big this is going to be. The four press conferences and the fight are going to be massive.
Across the globe for many, many months now, but it would never have materialized.
I'll be right back.
The hard work and the dedication and the risk of these folks behind the scenes. At this time, we'd like to hear from the folks behind the scenes a little bit what it took to make this event possible and also what makes it so very, very special. First, ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you a man whose under leadership Showtime Boxing has thrived tremendously and found so much success. Please welcome to the microphone the Executive Vice President and General Manager of Showtime Sports, Mr. Steven Espinosa.
All right, I'm back.
Good afternoon.
I'm going to plug the phone in
Several years, Showtime,
so it don't die.
Mayweather Promotions and MGM plan to give fans the biggest and most exciting events in sports. Big fight after big fight. Record-breaking event after record-breaking event. We're happy to be working with Mayweather Promotions and MGM Grand once again.
All right.
We're also happy
Charger's hooked up.
with UFC again.
Phone won't die.
History at Showtime in MMA, and we're glad to be in business with UFC and Conor. We will be working to deliver this event to you, the fans, in unprecedented ways, bringing fans closer to ever to the fighters, the build-up and preparation, and of course, fight night itself. Starts with this 4-city press tour, streaming live on the Showtime channels.
What's up, people? If you want to watch this instead of watching me, go to UFC on Facebook, or not Facebook. Well, actually Facebook, and they're on YouTube, and Showtime, I believe, on YouTube is also streaming it. But I'm going to be reacting to what Floyd and Conor say to each other, and I'm gonna put my input on it, what I think comes out of them talking smack.
Fight night, this fight will be available to you, more available on more different platforms than any other sporting event in recent history. Whether you're watching at home on TV,
I want to know how much it's going to cost. How much is this pay-per-view going to cost? They still have not talked about that.
Streaming, this fight will be able to watchable by you on any platform.
This dude's losing it.
You know, they said this fight could never be.
He's kind of having a breakdown because his words.
They said this fight would never happen.
Some of his words aren't making sense.
Give it some thought. It really is no surprise.
And you hear like he's got like a shaky voice. There's billions of people. I don't know if there's that many people on Earth, but there's millions of people watching this right now, and he's kind of, it's hitting him. Oh, God, McGregor,
$50,000 to buy out of his contract. People said he was crazy. They said he would fail.
Got a beer change.
He bought his way out. He became his own boss.
There's Mayweather.
And pay-per-view record after pay-per-view record. Floyd had a plan.
A plan?
Here we are. 49-0, undefeated.
This dude's losing it. What is a plan? Not like a plan.
24-0.
He said plan.
Over his career, Floyd Mayweather has generated 20 million pay-per-view buys. $1.3 billion in pay-per-view revenue.
That's crazy.
20 million buys, $1.3 billion.
That's crazy.
He is by far the #1 attraction in sports and entertainment. There's no one else who's even close.
Yeah, I'd say. I like the people booing. There's so many McGregor fans and so many people hate Mayweather.
This fight is happening.
I don't care. Mayweather's going to win. McGregor's going to lose. I'm kind of a fan of both, so I don't really care.
Younger, bigger, stronger than he is? No, not at all. This is Floyd's plan. To do the biggest, most memorable, most exciting, most spectacular events that sports has ever seen. That's what August 26th will be, and that's been the plan all along.
I like the hype. Like, that was Mayweather. Yeah, Mayweather's hype guy.
And now we move along to...
That was Mayweather's hype guy. It's kind of funny they have hype guys. They don't even have to talk for themselves. They got guys that'll do it for them.
MGM T-Mobile Arena. And now please welcome to the microphone the president of Sports and Entertainment, MGM Resorts International, Mr. Richard Sturm.
Who? Oh, there's Dana. I was going to say, you know Dana's somewhere. He's like right over here.
To the media, our event partners, the sponsors, and all the great fight fans here at Staples.
I like how they're booing this guy. Who is this guy?
Watching today's event.
Look at his fro, too. Look at that fro he's got on him.
We're thrilled that this
pet it.
fight has come to fruition and that it will be held at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas.
That guy's got so much money. Look at that hair. He don't even care. He don't care. He's got so much money, he ain't got to do his hair no more. He just lets it grow out into a fro.
In only 15 months, the T-Mobile Arena has quickly become the industry leader and home to many of the greatest athletes and entertainers in the world. There already has been an extraordinary demand for this unprecedented event,
I think guys, I think people are booing because who is this guy and why is he talking right now?
More events.
There's old Mayweather again.
This includes closed circuit viewing throughout our properties.
This dude, Mayweather had a hype guy.
Our partnership.
What happened? Oh.
With the promoters, networks, fighters, and media, and will continue to support Las Vegas.
This dude is hyping his business, the T-Mobile Arena. Nobody, who cares about that?
Our T-Mobile Arena partners at AEG.
Honestly, nobody cares about this right now.
Al Heyman and his staff, Leonard Ellerbe, and the Mayweather promotions team.
We just want to see these two guys talk smack to each other. That's it. Welcome to the millennials. You know, it's like we don't care about what you're We want to see these two guys talk smack, and then we want to see them fight.
That hosts events the way Las Vegas does, and we look forward to showing that to the world.
They're booing again.
On August 26th, Las Vegas and the T-Mobile Arena will be the center of the sports universe for this great spectacle. When two great champions bring two sports together for the very first
Mayweather looks like he's about to go to sleep.
It's going to be an absolute.
This dude talking so boring. Mayweather is about to actually fall asleep.
An unforgettable experience for all our guests who have traveled from.
Can somebody tell me in the live chat who this guy is and why he's here right now?
Thank you very much.
All right. We should clap for that. Get him off stage.
Thank you
Who
very
is
much
that?
to Richard. And now, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, it's Richard. My bad.
This fight certainly
Richard.
could not happen without the cooperation of the following gentlemen. Please welcome the renowned president of the UFC.
My noodles just fell over.
White.
Oh, Dana White! The most hated man ever.
What's up, Los Angeles?
He's happy because he's going to make $500 million off this.
Defending 155-pound champion of the UFC, the notorious Conor McGregor.
He's going to lose his voice if he keeps that up. Here we go. McGregor to the mic.
Baby, we did. I couldn't hear anything those motherfuckers said. Thankful. This boxing press conference is a completely different setup than we're used to. But 20,000 people, it's mind blowing. I'm absolutely honored to be here before you to give you this great spectacle. And somebody's own has got to go.
I don't know what that means.
He's in a fucking tracksuit. He can't even afford a suit anymore. The Rose is at 2012 outside. He is fucked. There's no other way about it. His little legs, his little core, his little head. I'm gonna knock him out inside 4 rounds, mark my words.
This is what people want to see. This is what people want to hear. We don't want to hear, well, I'm going to give it my best and I'm going to try and win on points.
I will eventually rise up and be in association with. If you zoom in right there over my left shoulder, you can see on the poster, McGregor Sports and Entertainment. I rose up and I became in association with. What can I say? I'm a young, confident, happy man that has worked extremely hard for this. I have worked very, very hard for this. So I am just up here embracing everything. Nobody's gonna do nothing. Nobody can do nothing up here to me. I can do what the fuck I want up here. So I'm just enjoying myself, having a good time. And that's it. As far as the fight, he will be unconscious inside 4 rounds. The movement, the power, the ferociousness. He's not experienced this. He's fought people who have shied away from him. I don't fear him. I don't fear this limited set of fighting. This is a limited set of rules that makes this half a fight, a quarter of a fight. This isn't a true fight. If this was a true fight, it wouldn't even take 1 round.
Dude!
How's this suit look? It's a cracker. An August McGregor line. I've got my own line of suits.
He's an idiot,
if you
dude.
me on the pinstripe, it says "fuck you."
He's an idiot. That's why he's so fun to watch. He's just so stupid.
Catch me off guard all over the place. Just try up, didn't even know I had to like give a speech, but I'm just enjoying it. All these rules, all these restrictions. It doesn't faze me. It amuses me. The gloves. They have to be 10 ounce, 154 pounds. He's never fought at 154. I think he's fought at 154 maybe once. He wants the gloves up. No problem. Give him the gloves up. I'll wear 10 ounces. No Mexican-made gloves. Okay, no problem. Gloves made out of horsehair. Oh, no problem. I don't give a fuck. We're only wearing gloves in our game.
I was gonna say UFC's losing the stream because my iPad's perfect.
About gloves or any of that. I'm just enjoying it. It's funny to me. All these rules, and all I need is a gum shield. Line me up to the ring, and I'm good to go. So.
They really were. He really was unprepared.
To say, I'm just feeling so good. I swear to God, I can't contain it. Shout out to my little son, Conor Jr. watching back home. I'm a daddy now. He is the perfect motivation for me to go and once again conquer the supposed.
You're watching Conor McGregor without something to say. Very rare. I think they seriously didn't tell him about this because he was saying, I didn't know I was giving a speech. I didn't either. I thought they would just face off and argue or whatever. Talk about each other. Answer questions maybe. I don't know.
These record-breaking events. I mean, no one's done this shit before. You gotta give me that. No one's done this.
You already know what Mayweather's going to say. Mayweather's going to come up and talk about how he's never been beat and he's got billions.
Where people have crossed over. Muhammad Ali fought Antonio Inoki in Japan many years ago under MMA rules. He thought at the time that was a wrestling contest, so that wasn't like this. Then James Toney, who had a very big problem with the sport and a big problem with the UFC, very similar to the way Floyd has, but he crossed over into our world. Floyd has a problem, but doesn't want to come over and deal with it. He wants me to come over his side. That's no problem, I'll do that. That's confidence. Look, let's get this world tour started. Let's have fun. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate it.
That's funny. He actually run out of stuff to say. That's hilarious to me. A man who always, maybe he's scripted in all the UFC press conferences. A man who never has anything to say, ran out of stuff to say.
Leonard Ellerby.
Who? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
LA, we'd like to welcome the undefeated 12-time world champion in 5 different weight classes. The best ever. The undisputed pound for pound.
Undisputed. He said undisputed.
None other than Floyd.
He's the Floyd Money Mayweather, the undisputed champion of the world. No lie. Money, never been defeated. That's what he's going to talk about. I'd bet money on that right now. Maybe that's what Conor should have did. Stall for a little while. I don't have a speech ready, so I must stretch.
Hard work. Hard work. Hard work. I still got it.
I love the smile to the...
Hard work is what? What point to the easy work there?
Maybe Floyd doesn't have anything to say.
What is the number?
That was a long pause.
And they say, why is 21 is the... They say, why is 21 the number? Because That's how long I've been kicking ass. I don't give a fuck if it's a ring. I don't give a fuck if it's an octagon. Put me in there and I'm gonna kick ass.
Don't be talking shit.
Oh! This is what I want to see. I want to see them talk to each other. This is what I want to see. This is what everybody wants to see. I don't want to see them give speeches.
All work is what? All work is what?
I'm sorry, but neither one of them knew that they were going to do a speech. I'm not kidding. Neither one of them knew they were going to do a speech. I can't believe somebody didn't tell them, hey, you're going to give a speech.
Y'all already know I ain't bitch made. I ain't back down for no motherfucking body. You line them up and I knock them down like bowling pins. And August 26th, I'm gonna knock this bitch out too.
God, this is bad. I'm sorry. I thought Conor looked bad. I was like, wow, Conor looks bad. He doesn't have anything to talk about.
Nobody out about 20 years.
Floyd Mayweather doesn't have anything to say. Neither one of them had a speech ready. Somebody didn't do their job. There's way too much money involved in this for somebody.
Hey, give
like,
me that backpack. Give me that backpack.
I could have threw this together, but I like the back and forth. This is good. Me and Death from Above could have built a better press conference for this venue.
Let me show you motherfuckers what $100 million fighter look like. Still got $100 million and then he never touched this shit.
That's pretty good.
Tax man. You right. I'm the IRS and I'm gonna tax your ass.
That's pretty good.
I'm not gonna do shit.
Uh-oh. This is what we want to see.
Yeah, we knew I was the A side. That's why I say Mayweather first. We knew I was the A side. That's why this bitch had to come to the boxing ring.
I want to see more back and forth like this. This is awesome. I don't want to hear him give speeches. I want to see back and forth.
Yeah. Hey, he look good for a 7-figure fighter. He look good for an 8-figure fighter. But motherfucker, I'm a 9-figure fighter.
It's almost like this should have taken place in the WWE. This is like a wrestling match, like the fake wrestling or whatever.
$3 million his last fight.
This shit is seriously, I feel like The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin should come out right now and hit somebody with a chair. The way Floyd Mayweather's acting, it's kind of funny.
But we know that's training camp money for me. MGM Grand, I want to thank the MGM Grand. I want to thank Showtime. I want to thank the MMA fans. I want to say thank you to...
Who?
I want to say thank you to Conor McGregor. I want to thank you and your team. I got to thank Dana White because it takes 2 warriors to bring an event like this together. And the 2 biggest names in combat sports did this. So I didn't do this by myself. This man played a major part in this fight. But August 26th, that's your ass. That's your ass. You name him, and I beat him. We talking about from the 90s to now. We talking about world champion, 18 years. But you know what? It's no problem. He said, oh, Mayweather, I look good in my suit. I said, guess what? August 26th, we're going to have on the same thing. It's going to be the same results. It's going to be the same results. And if you want 8-ounce gloves, let's put 8-ounce gloves on. If you want 4-ounce gloves, let's put 4-ounce gloves on.
That's not going to happen.
Don't fool the public. Don't fool the public. Hard work.
I think
Hard
if it was 4-ounce gloves, I really do think McGregor would win.
Yeah.
10-ounce gloves, boxing gloves, 14-ounce gloves.
That's what we gonna do.
Mayweather's got Conor all day.
And guess what? I'm an old man. I'm not even the same man I was 20 years ago.
I mean, like, as in, if they're boxing, Mayweather. If they're fighting in the UFC,
5 years
McGregor.
ago. I'm not the same fight I was 2 years ago. But I got enough to beat you. And we know, Mr. Tapo, like the quick.
He's talking about the Nick Diaz choke.
White flag.
Or Nate, my bad, not Nick. Nate Diaz.
And I'm guaranteeing you this. You going out on your face or you going out on your back? Now, which way you want to go? Which way you want to go? That's right. Sit quiet, you little bitch.
They turned McGregor's mic off.
Talk about my defense. Come on. Oh, I got good defense. All you need to do is show up. You just show up, okay? And I'm going to do the rest. You just show up.
They shut McGregor's mic off.
You can get it right now. You can get it right now. You can get it right now.
Yeah, do it.
Talking that shit.
I like how you see Dana's hand go on Conor McGregor's shoulder. Like, hey, let's calm it down. A lot of money to be made. Let's calm down.
Right now? No, we're going to say that for the payday. We got to say that for the money. You know, listen, you can do whatever you want to do. You can scream for whoever you want to scream for. You can shout for whoever you want to shout for. God don't make mistakes. And God don't even make
It's hard to tell with McGregor, but he actually looks kind of mad. Mayweather looks relaxed. You know what I'm saying? Like in the trash talk. McGregor there kind of looked like he was getting a little bit mad. Which they say Mayweather's never been talked to like Conor McGregor will talk to him. But at the same time,
the fighters now face to face.
At the same time, McGregor hasn't really been talked to like Mayweather's going to talk to him. So it's almost like in the trash talk, they're on even ground.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mayweather versus McGregor.
It'd be so awesome if one of them punched each other right now. That'd be so awesome. I want to see it.
Showtime pay-per-view. This afternoon was indeed the very first time these two have met. The very first time they are going face to face. You don't want to miss the action once again Saturday, August 26th.
I think that was Mayweather Sr. Pretty sure that was Mayweather Sr. that just stepped in. Look at Dana, like, hey, we got a lot of money to make. Everybody, calm it down. We got a lot of money to make. You see this? This is McGregor. Yeah, Mayweather's promoter. This is McGregor's promoter, Dana White, basically. You see how Dana White's trying to do the UFC thing? He's trying to like force himself in and put his hand in between. He's kind of doing a good job at getting a better angle, but that's kind of funny. It's funny how these two guys are probably going to make the most money, even though they ain't got nothing to do with the fight. All they do is promote.
We do want to thank you for being part of this international press tour. It continues tomorrow in Toronto.
I want to hear what they're saying.
On Thursday in New York
They
City,
need to be mic'd right now.
Brooklyn. And on Friday, we go across the pond to London.
Look at Dana. Dana's doing the UFC thing. He's stepping in between.
Live coverage for all of our
That's hilarious.
places. Showtime.
There's dollar signs all over his head.
Facebook page. CBS Sports.
And look, Mayweather's got his bodyguards. He's got his bodyguards with him. That's funny. Well, I guess those are UFC bodyguards, but they're more flashy. It's kind of funny. They stand out more. What if the bodyguard? I want to see the bodyguards fight. I want to see the UFC bodyguards fight the Mayweather bodyguards. God, I want to hear the smack talk between them right now. They need to be mic'd so bad. Look, Mayweather's promoter's trying to mic him, but they got the mic shut off.
Yeah, my rolling on Barack. Got my diamonds in the air.
They're actually, like, seeing them standing at each other, you can tell McGregor's a little bit taller. Not by much, but they both look the same size. Everybody's talking about McGregor's the bigger man. They look similarly, I don't know how to say it. They look like they're the same size, basically. Okay, so what I think is the speeches that they gave were terrible. Both of them. The speeches were terrible. But,
All right, my friends, we have stepped into another universe, and there you go, the first taste of what's to come between Floyd Mayweather.
hey, look, it's Brennan Schaub. If you don't know who Brennan Schaub is, check out the Fighter and the Kid podcast. One of my favorite podcasts.
Here in Los Angeles.
This is Paulie or whatever. Paulie McGregor. That's how you pronounce his name. Paulie McGregor.
But Conor did his piece, went back.
All right, guys, I'm gonna shut it off. If you want to watch this, continue watching this. Go to UFC on Facebook or YouTube, or go to Showtime on YouTube or Facebook, whatever. Appreciate y'all watching. Bye.
And Floyd is